Hey everybody, this is Chris with TechLife&Stuff. What we're doing today is giving you a little brief overview of how to start your own crypto mining rig. These are going to be your essentials. You have your motherboard package, your definite powerful power supply, and video cards to do the work. So let's start off with the motherboard bundle that we got off of Source GPUSHACK. Start off with the basics. You're always going to need a SATA cable for the next step, which is going to be not that or that. Software on an SSD. You need one without. You can't have one without the other. And part of this package comes with 4 gig stick of memory. Again, SATA cable. I've seen these SSDs come in different sizes, but we ended up with a 32 gig type of memory. Everybody's heard of Crucial, so definitely quality parts coming from GPUSHACK in this package right here. Going on, processor. These tend to have different processors in them. For this type of setup, processing power on the processor isn't important. So whatever comes in the bundle, that's all you need. This particular bundle that we purchased is the 5-card motherboard bundle. I'll set this box aside real quick. Even though these are sold as reconditioned bundles, everything pretty much looks brand new. Tape looks brand new, anti-static bag looks brand new. Let's give it a shot. Now when it comes to crypto mining rigs, what matters is your PCIe slots. Right over here, we have 3 long PCIe slots, 1, 2, 3, and actually, my mistake. Start that again. Starting from here, we have 1 PCIe one-time slot, 1 PCIe 16-time slot, 2 more PCIe one-time slots, and another PCIe 16. These are going to be the most important things of your rig. Each one of these are going to be using a GPU, so make sure you have the right board for what you're going to be doing. Again, our setup is going to be a 5-card rig. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got it. Everything else is pretty basic on here. You have your SATA connectors. You have your, of course, your CPU input memory. Things pretty basic. Standard ports that you would expect, and again, for being a used or reconditioned board, according to their website, it looks like top quality stuff here. So it's going to go ahead and stick this back in the bag, and we'll go on to what we have next. Alright, and rounding out what actually comes in the GPUSHACK 5-card MOBO hard drive, all that good stuff bundle is one of the essential pieces, your CPU fan. Very basic, and again, not much of a thermal paste on there, but you definitely do have something for what we need. So definitely top quality things, and definitely impressed with what was included in this bundle. Alright, so next step in our unboxing and build a rig is going to be our eVGA Supernova 1000P power supply. Now, we're trying to do pretty heavy duty things with this rig. Could never skimp out on a quality power supply, and again, if you're going for power efficiency, you definitely want to bring your attention. This is going to be an 80 plus platinum rated, so in terms of efficiency, you're not having any of that wasted electricity situation. Definitely worth it if you're going with the quality rig. And the one that we got today is going to be the Silent series. I'm not too sure if that's how they all are, but that's what we got today. Let's go ahead and get this opened up. Pretty hefty thing. Actually comes with its own handle, so not too heavy, not too heavy. Alright, let's just get the seal out of the way. Alright, finally got this damn box open. Definitely packed pretty well, so if you're ordering from whatever retailer, you gotta have confidence that eVGA is packing their stuff pretty hefty. You have two setups. You have your side area that has a little carrying pouch for your cables. To the side. Your main to the wall cord. And I'm not going to go through each of these, but you have your bundle of pretty heavy duty nylon braided cords. You're going to have, actually this one actually has, actually comes with some cable ties, little Velcro ties, so that's good to have. Bag, quick open. You have your standard SATA cable connector, probably a couple of those. And again, what's important is to have the right power supply for your setup. So what we were going for, we weren't looking for these Molex connectors, so that's probably not even what we need. What we care about are the PCIe connectors. It's probably going to be on the other side because none of these were the ones that we wanted. So let's go ahead and open up the other side. And lo and behold, another batch of cords. So let me go ahead and stick these ones that we're not going to use over here. Put them in reserve. So again, the rig setup we're doing is a 5-part rig. Once we look at the actual power supply, you'll see it's definitely the right setup we have. You have your 24-pin board power supply strip there. And then each of the cards that we're working with actually require 2 PCIe power inputs. The way you might see them, in this case on the eVGA, it's going to have it labeled as VGA. It's a no-brainer. This is what's going to be going into your video card. One side to the cards. Again, the one we're using is actually requiring, the cards we're using are going to be needing 2 of these plugs, so it's going to be pretty decent setup for us. We have that. And again, we're going to be just going and doing a quick little inventory. 1 card, 2 card, and again, as long as you have enough of the VGA inputs, you're going to be golden. So, let's go ahead and set these aside and look at the actual power supply now. Setup. Probably a basic warranty guide. Really don't care, so I'll just put that aside. Very basic dust cover. Really not much protection, not much of the carrying case. So once you have it out, you probably set it aside. Again, eVGA Supernova 1000p. See that a couple times all around. And what I was thinking of, I was reading on these better power supplies, is they'll have these eco modes where the I want to say the fan is on only when it needs to be, so that helps out with a little bit of the cooler run, quieter run rather. Looking at our ports, what we care about is again having enough plugs on here and enough cables for our video cards. So again, VGA 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Definitely have the right amount of ports that we want, so we should be in good shape. Again, flip it around, have your standard on-off switch, but again, this is going to be our little workhorse, the eVGA Supernova 1000p. Going from here, we're going to go ahead and unbox and review the video card that we're going to be using. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and review what we're going to be using for a GPU on this 5-card rig, crypto mining rig. Ended up going with the R9 380X, and the card type that we are definitely focusing on is the cryptocurrency we're doing. Does require a little bit of a bigger memory availability, so we definitely want to have the 4GB edition of these cards. Again, that's pretty nice, 4GB display if we're actually going to be using it to play games, but we are not. Again, this one, little brief schematic on the back of what's what, better coolability, whatever the case is. And the ones that we're doing today are going to be the PowerColor PCS Plus R9 380s, and then these are going to be the Mist Edition. Again, not too concerned as how they're going to be working on gameplay or anything like that. Strictly got this for crypto mining. So just going to go ahead and briefly open this. Check out the wrapper. Alright, gonna set this down here real quick. Don't really need this outer cover. Pretty good packaging coming from PowerColor rather. Straight to the point with the cardboard. And here we have the actual GPUs. Actually peek inside of there. You probably see a little driver CD and put up a warranty information, but again, sticking to the point, we don't need any of that. We're not using it for gameplay, this is going to be strictly for mining. Go ahead and obviously telling you need an external power supply. It's a no-brainer, but I guess they've probably had people ask them for certain things that they had to warn you about. Reaching in, it's a little awkward, reaching in. The card is inserted in reverse, so be mindful of that. You're not going to have a good grip coming out of it, but nonetheless it's there. Again, looking at the card, you have a good amount of heat pipes across the top. Dual fans, pretty good, and it's really pretty good radiator in there. So good amount of heat rejection going into this card. Flipping it around, R9 380 series. Again, doing the PowerColor PCS Plus editions, but again, we just cared about that series. Quick little dust cover for the PCIe connector. Yeah, we don't really want to damage these because those are the most important part for us. And again, going along the sides, not too much going on here. This is actually a metal, not a plastic or anything like that, so don't be concerned about having these mining rigs going 24/7. In terms of the connectors, we don't really care what they have. Again, we're not doing any gaming on them at all. So even in terms of setting up our crypto miner, not even going to use it. But got two. You actually have a VGA. DVI. Two DVIs and HDMI and a digital display. And nice to have if you ever want to have one of these cards and want to use it for other things other than crypto mining. Good addition. Again, the PowerColor PCS Plus Radeon R9 380X. Then our rig is going to be doing 5 of these. Let's go ahead and show you guys what one of them looks like out of the box. And then next on, we're going to go ahead and start assembling this rig.